Um, wow, insane. Insane. Oh, it's... Yo, guys, I realized yesterday I yapped for like 5 hours straight without very little breaks. So we're gonna try it again. We're gonna see how much I can keep yapping until I have to go to work or something. I don't know. We're gonna call this the half relay marathon stream. I don't fucking know. You know. Okay. Uh, this thing working? Okay. Good. Good. Yes, yes. Uh, mic myself up. I don't know how you do this. Yeah. I just keep fucking this up. I don't really know where you're supposed to put this stupid mic. Like, it's a nice mic. I like it, but my goodness, I don't. This good? This. I think this is. Oh, right? I don't know. It needs to be like angled, no? It's gotta be like a little angled. Let me double check. I can hear it properly. Yeah. Yep. Totally. Okay. See, I don't need to worry about it. I don't need to worry about it. Okay. Let's see. Let me do something real quick before we start stream. Do I want to switch positions? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that reminds me of this shit. Uh, I'm gonna know that. Let me just see. I want to. I should. I mean, I'm trying to speed run. Let me think. I'm trying to speed run out here. Like what? One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7-ish months. So, do I want to subject myself to going into a weird position? Mm. I guess it would be variety, huh? Yeah, fuck it. Look, we ball. Hold on, I need to double check. Oh my goodness, I don't have Microsoft Word. Uh, don't worry, guys. I'm doing something that would horrify the average person. Another job application. You know what I mean? J word. Um, it's an internal one, so it's not. I don't need to fill it out much, but let me do this real quick. Should leak everything, even though I have. Do I blah 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 blah? Yes, yes. Why is it not? I don't even know if it's using my shit before. I have to like put it in again. I don't know who my supervisor is. Uh, I don't need to fill this shit out. I'm just gonna go update profile. No. Yeah, I consent to having AI tools used against me. Why not? Go ahead. Go ahead, Chief. No. Uh, yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna submit it. Who gives a fuck? Oh shit. Job specific. Can you submit verification? I'm already working there. I have read the job description. Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Um, mostly available. Any day, anytime. Shit. I don't know. Let me use my brain real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna regret this, but any day, anytime. Yup. Yup. I don't remember what I did before. I think I just said any day, anytime. Whatever. Boom. Send it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We're just gonna ignore that. All right. That's done. I just full send it. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another back-to-back secret stream here on Ninja Russ, the only place on Twitch where I stream very erratically, and maybe once in a blue moon it's a back-to-back stream. So yeah, tonight, if you guys haven't read the title, it's gonna be some content. Rather, it's more like we're gonna be discussing what the play is. Yep, because I am trying to play some 4D ass chess. Obviously, everyone else is trying to play like, the basics game. And, I could obviously do the meta, but I gotta be Giga Brain and plan for the not plan for the okay, I guess plan for the future, sure, but and more so to be so Omega Brain based that we're gonna create the greatest, absolute greatest, beautiful, I don't know, channel, I guess, here on Twitch, but also on a different platform. So yeah, don't mind the flex here. I realize this. Dude, I'm incredibly privileged. Okay, I work for this. To be fair, I work for this, but yeah. So, as you guys can see, I've got the my laptop here, uh, out because I am trying to, let's just say, do some multitasking, if you will, because I've been doing a lot of thinking. I've been, I mean, I guess what's new with me, I've just been doing a lot of thinking. That's all. That's literally the story of my life, just a lot of thinking. But more so, I am going with the strats. That made no. Okay, the main thing is, everybody, is that tonight I'm gonna be honing down what the play is, because I've been all wishy-washy about the YouTubes, the streaming. More so, I have been worried, concerned of the potential backlash that I could incur, not by, I guess, by virtue of being myself. That makes sense. I I don't know. It basically, I'm trying to figure out the nuance, or rather, I'm trying to really wrap my head around how I want to play the online long game, because if you guys don't know, I'd be the past 3 or 4 years, I might have. I wouldn't say. I would say I've been very tame, been a good boy, but I'm looking. I'm using my what is it? My hockey, my uh what is it? Observation hockey, and I'm realizing that if I want to continue on and try to make actually something happen, I need to be, how would you describe it, as holistic. Yes, I have to be holistic. So what does that mean? What does that actually mean? Is that really I need to set my foot on the ground and really figure out what's, well, I already talked about it yesterday. It was like what I want my life to be, but today is what I want the online version, or rather my way of interacting, is gonna be. Because at the current moment, as much as I like, memeing around and all that. In the long run, I feel, just I mean, I've accepted this already, but in the near future, there's probably gonna be some, if you will, what do the my generation call it now? The ops, yeah, the ops starts might be looking into me and potentially trying to take me down if I try to, expand and really test the system. Not necessarily, but more so I'm trying to, because by virtue of me what is it? Trying to not conform and try to be my own individual. By virtue of doing that, I will probably step on some eggshells. That makes sense. That's basically it. So, what does that mean? It's practically right now, today, we are going to be figuring out YouTube, the basically where I want to upload, branding, all that. Tonight, that's going to be the idea, at least. So yeah, to lay everything out, everybody knows I'm the pristine, the immaculate, the creme de la creme ninja Russ, the only ninja out there. No other ninjas exist. I am the only ninja Russ out here, and that has been my username since the dawn of my online days in middle school. So yeah. Now, plot twist. I'm not gonna abandon the name. I am not one of those bozos who's like, I'm a little iffy on my own name. I need a rebrand. You know, not necessarily rebranding, but it's more so I need to better compartmentalize, if you will, layers of my online persona. If that makes sense. So currently, I'm just Ninja Russ everywhere, right? Now, as friends and family know, I don't really hide the fact that I am Ninja Russ. If someone asks, I will let them know. That's basically my thing. So by virtue of kind of leaving it out, in a sense, I am hiding it a little bit, but I'm an open book. The issue is because it's basically my one and only persona. It's incredibly easy to really figure out what I've been up to, for better or for worse, right? To me, I've kind of accepted the fact, or at least in my mind, that whatever I put on the internet is gonna last practically forever. People don't forget. They kind of do, but that's besides the point. Is that it will be on, it'll be a thing that lingers with me. It's the digital footprint, if you will. Um, Thing is, I don't know. I guess this is a little paranoid in that front. Is that to me, like, at least here, with job background checks, they're just checking if you're a criminal or not. That's the thing. And so I have literally no issues whatsoever, and I pass flying colors. I'm the perfect worker bee. But I feel maybe other types of employers may not be the best at it, and as I alluded to earlier with the whole Japan stuff, the thing is perhaps they might try to control my online presence. Does that make sense? So it basically I'm kind of doing the equivalent of basically vlogging with my name out, right? Obviously I don't have my full name, but practically that's what it is. Is like it's not much too much of a secret. It's not very hard to find. It's whatnot. That's the thing. So, say if I want to go and try to, make get a job somewhere, sometimes, or at least from, I don't know, my very bit of research I've done is that you can't necessarily have a side gig per se sometimes. And I assume that's probably because overlapping interests, as well as probably what is it, PR, bad PR, potentially, some public relations. I might do something stupid and it will probably reflect bad on whatever company I work for. Or the real thing is it might affect the rest of the people that know me, right? And I kind of want to prevent that, at least a little bit. So, my idea, my current idea, uh, is that I'm still gonna be going under the alias Ninja Russ. However, I'm gonna make it just a little bit harder, a little bit. I'm gonna keep the normies on their toes, if you will, because here's the thing. Like I said, I'm not trying to hide my persona, my online identity, whatever. But people will still probably get affected by it, whether I like it or not. And as much as I like to just say, suck it up and maybe use your damn brain, it's probably not going to work out. And that's going to be even worse with the rise of the, AI generated slop. It doesn't matter if I try to obscure myself. If someone is malicious, will do anything. So that's the thing, is that I realize, yes, I can take some precautions, but at the end of the day, the people that actually want to take me down, like, obviously this the super paranoid thing is like, if someone legitimately wanted to really fuck up my life, it wouldn't be that hard, honestly. Like, I'm not. It's probably a little bit harder because I actually take some precautions than I assume the average person. But for the most part, it is still, if there's a will, there's a way. And on the other hand, normies, the people that, society and all that, could easily, get distracted by shit and whatever. So, here's my idea. Here is my idea, guys. Because this actually carries on, or rather, it adds on to potentially making, air quotes, the community that hopefully, I've kind of helped create with Weave Closet, but also with my own personality slash streaming. I hope that we can actually make a proper community here where we're not just a bunch of uh losers that can't take a joke that is like, oh, I'm getting rage baited, bam, bam, bam. Or like, it can't just be like just all toxic shit or whatever. We have some fun here, and we got banter. That's the main thing. So my Giga Brain, as my Giga Brain, as what I'm figuring out is, we just make it a little bit hard. We go off meta. We go and make it hard for the average normie to really like be part of the community. So in a sense, I am gatekeeping. Yup. End of story, guys. That's what I'm doing. Um, actually, now, yeah, I think about it, that's kind of what I'm doing, huh? So here's my Giga Brain idea, because I'm being a dumb, what is it, brain rotted, or not dumb, brain rotted. It's more like I am up in my own head, type shit and all that. I realize that I can still try to take advantage of, what is it, discoverability with YouTube and stuff. However, putting main platform shit I think we just put it on something that's not going to get taken down or whatever. I think that's the strat. And I just going to have to eat up the fact that it's going to be a slow, dreadfully slow process of growing and discoverability and all that. But I'm realizing play into that. We're going to play into that because, like I mentioned before, the average normie, you know, will be like, "Oh, that's a nice video. Yep," and then go on with their life, right? But if I intentionally make it so that the average person will be like, "Oh, that's a cool, funny clip." Uh, it's kind of they have a weird impression of me or whatever, and then they move on with their life. We let them have that. We let them have that because everyone's gonna think whatever, and even if I somehow control everything to the best of my ability, there's gonna be haters no matter what. We let them have that, but but we make this shit underground. We rise from the underground. Row, fight the power type shit. So, I'm not gonna, because here's the obvious dumb thing that that I think a lot of content creators do is that they'll be like, I'm just gonna put a paywall. I'm just gonna put a paywall. Simple. Everybody has money, right? Let's just put a paywall. Simple. Simple as that. Paywall is, in theory, it's not that bad of an idea. However, it kind of reduces, like, kind of, I guess, forgets about the fact that, well, not only just everyone doesn't just have, the, I guess, openness to just spend money immediately, but it is also, what am I talking about? Uh, yeah, paywall shit. It also, I'm not actually locking things. Does that make sense? I am not actually locking stuff behind a fortress. What I'm actually doing is I'm putting things up a hill, and I want these motherfuckers. I want people to fucking walk up the hill, put in the damn work. God damn it, that's what I'm thinking. So the grand plan, okay? But here's the grand plan, or rather, that's a work in progress right now. We play into the TikTok, play into the YouTube Shorts, maybe potentially play into the Reels, the Instagram Reels. I don't know. They really say some. I've seen the brain rot. It's crazy, but we play into all that. But if people want to see some real shit, some real ass stuff, you know, some raw content, or rather, raw emotion. I don't know. So the real stuff, they're gonna have to go to the stream. They're gonna have to go to what I'm leading up to here is Odyssey, but yeah, they have to go into that. They have to go into some obscure thing, and then boom, they unlock the what is it? They crack the coconut, or they crack the nut. Does that make sense? They crack it, and then they're like, wow, beautiful. This is amazing. It's some Kino ass shit. And then I've brainwashed everybody, and everyone's gonna become my soldier, and I will call forth them and the heat of battle, and everyone will die for me. So yeah, that's the idea. So I don't have a diagram here, but that's the thing that I'm doing. The hell? Firm? Okay. All right. Let me take a sip before we continue on. Okay. So enough yapping. Let's actually do a little bit of show and tell, if you will. So, you guys don't see it really properly, but I have here the YouTube, the I guess little secret YouTube channel that I've been sort of prepping like in the background the past month or two, and I just haven't really like pulled the trigger on it. Okay, this the idea was that I was actually going to, it was gonna be my complete out. I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna go practically in a sense. I was just gonna turn into a VTuber. That's if we simplify it, it was basically that. And I think as much as I want the comfort of anonymity, and honestly, that's probably the best thing. Uh, I want to go crazy with it. Okay, I gotta still be in the weeds, if you will, going through the shit. Okay, because yes, I don't. The anonymous thing could be a helpful feature. You know, people can't link me to things. Doxing probably really harder. It's a lot harder to do, etc., etc. I just think that maybe I'm built different. I'm just gonna go through this shit. We'll just like we'll figure it out. I'm been liking to say is we're just gonna figure it out. Let the cards fall. Let the game play. I guess. So I'm not saying I'm gonna raw dog it completely. However, that's the idea is that I'm letting you know we're gonna still do this shit, mask off, but actually mask on secretly. Does that make sense? So, as I was alluding to earlier, what I'm thinking of doing, or rather, what I'm probably going to be doing, is that the, I guess, actual content, guys, it will be in a more obscure name, a little obscure name than just Ninja Russ. Now, granted, as I've said before, I will still be going by the name Ninja Russ, and in fact, I won't erase everything. However, we gotta keep it. We're gonna keep it. We're just gonna. You see the layer, the current like Ninja Russ layer. We're gonna just like lower it a bit more and make it like harder to see, just a little bit more, just to make it a little bit harder. Because like I said, I want the real ones to just climb up the hill just a little bit. Just that's really it, and it will filter out 90% of people. 95 probably, I don't know. It will filter out most people. I will probably lose out on potentially all the ad revenue and whatnot. I'm gonna yes, it's basically I am kind of not playing the way that the system wants me to play, but I'm still playing the game. Does that make sense? Yes. So gonna do that, and we're gonna just make it work. That's it. That's mainly it. Is like we're gonna somehow make it work so that, like I said, I'm Ninja still. That's me. Yep, that's me. I'm not gonna avoid my digital footprint per se. I kind of am. The main thing is I am adding that extra layer so that, like I said, it's a bit harder for an average normie to find it, and by virtue of it, it's hopefully gonna make it even more underground and more special. And also, it will protect me just a little bit more, just so that it's not completely an open door for anybody to just fuck with me, right? That's basically it. Granted, it's still a mostly open door, but it's like I've added an extra gate. I just put in a little extra gate. I put a little hill or I put a bump in the road for them, and they're gonna have to like get through it. So that's the thing. So I have this little channel here. It's called Kaima. I can elucidate everybody on what that means, but I think it's better that you find out yourself. So I have this account here. The idea was I was gonna upload on YouTube, but I'm gonna be a crackhead. I'm gonna be unhinged. This is definitely me trying to be a special person and feel like I am off meta and not have to play the meta. But I'm gonna do the big brain play. Like I said, instead of uploading my shit on YouTube, I'm gonna put it on a different platform. That's it's gonna at least give me the freedom and less worry that it's gonna get censored or get closed out. So the strat is I made an account on Odyssey. And that's probably where the main shit's gonna go. Like the actual content, videos, past streams, that's where it's gonna go. That's the idea. And the YouTube is just gonna be shorts. Everyone knows the shorts and TikToks. People been popping off on that, right? I'm gonna do one step further. I'm gonna make it so that we're gonna do some good. We're gonna make the shorts bussin' a little bit. Probably not, but at least I'll have him. But like I said, underground. People are gonna be thinking, where doesn't this guy stream? Why does this guy have like no videos, no VODs? They'll be thinking, where is it? Where can I get more of Ninja Russ? Where can I find it? And then they're gonna be thinking, oh, maybe he only just live streams and he just deletes everything. But that's where we get the expectations and we twist them over or subvert them. We bring it out and be like, actually, I got all the content right here down the dark alleyway. You're free to go. It's a dark alleyway. You might get robbed. You might get shanked. You might get, absolutely, you might disappear from the world. But if you decide to go, you just might find the light at the end of the tunnel. Or in this case, it's more like you find the link to my Twitch channel and maybe find the stream live, or you find the Odyssey. Simple, absolutely simple plan. Nothing will go wrong. I'm definitely doing things. I'm doing things super inefficiently, but I'm doing them with a more clearer value system. That makes sense? Because that was the thing I was kind of struggling a little bit with, I guess, uploading YouTube, is I've been on the push and pull of uh, like, it would be nice to make money, but also I don't want to just try to, take advantage of people, but also by virtue of me thinking that I'm taking advantage of people just by having ads, does that mean I'm being arrogant and thinking that by doing the basic thing, it's taking advantage, whatever? And then I've been going back and forth. It's always a back and forth, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, bro. We're gonna do the full off meta shit, and I'm gonna pioneer this stuff. Okay, that's basically it. This is like finding a new build for Singed on League of Legends. Sorry for the PTSD that I've caused, but yeah, it's like that. You find a new build for a character, and no one's figured it out, or rather, very few people know about it, but they've never made it work and make it happen. I'm gonna make it work. I'm him. We're gonna make it happen. So, yeah. Enough of this yap. Let's do some work here. So, yeah. Forget about that. Don't worry about that. What is it? I'm leaking everything. Whoops. So I have a proton mail. I made a proton mail specifically for this. So it's it's gonna be absolutely separated. That kind of leads into an additional thing is I probably need to figure out, or rather, I need to put in the time and effort to actually not use Google for everything, because you guys don't know, this is a Google Pixel. Listens to my every move, you know? If I keep talking about hot femboys, um, I think my recommendation is going to change the next day. So, um, that's that's kind of the thing. And I've used Google Docs since I was in high school. I've been using Google shit forever. So I think I need to actually take the next step and start actually, I guess, de-googling my life completely, because I've done steps. You know, I've been dabbling in Linux. I'm using Firefox. I'm using DuckDuckGo. I'm making separate accounts for shit, but I haven't gone the full deep end. Like the one thing that's bounding me to Google, in a sense, is, well, besides my phone, is just the fact that I use my Google email from middle school for quite literally everything. So that's probably something I need to figure out in the coming month, or probably soon. I should probably do it next week, or to even tomorrow. I don't know. So that's the main thing. Is I need to start googling shit. Now, here's the thing I'm kind of struggling with, guys. I'm gonna have to unlist all this. You know, my as much as I want to keep, I'm gonna keep some of these. I'm gonna re-upload some of these to the Odyssey. In fact, I've already uploaded one of them. The open it up. Yeah, I uploaded my, my waifu video right over there. Do that. You guys can see it. That's the thumbnail. Yeah. So I already have some. I already re-uploaded something that, one of my first videos, but I'm probably gonna unlist all of most of these. That's probably what's gonna happen. We're gonna enter a new era, and as much as I want to leave all this up, it's more like it's still gonna be searchable in the sense that if someone really wants to dig, they'll find it. But for the average person, I want to make sure that when they try to look up Ninja Rust, they're gonna be like, "Who the fuck is Ninja Rust, bro?" If you look at me up right now, try to look me up right now on DuckDuckGo. My website pulls up, my old shitty one that I still need to take down and re-update and make a new. That's there. But the only other things is the YouTube, Twitch, my Reddit account, I guess. Another stream site, but besides all that, there's nothing. There's nothing about me. So I'm actually on the ground floor of things, if you think about it. Is that I've kind of figured this stuff. I've been kind of doing pretty good on making sure that there isn't much about me. And especially since, as you can see here, you can't really find me. Let's try to go on Google to really, like, solidify this. I think we should do this on a incognito tab, no? We try to go on Google right now, and try to look up Ninja Rust. You're gonna be like, what the hell? That doesn't exist. See, they're gonna find other Ninja Rust. They're gonna find the, I'm not gonna say fake, but they're gonna find the other people. So that's gonna be my idea, guys. My idea is, outside of a very few things, like, for example, my Mal. This isn't my Mal. Who the fuck is this? Last Online 2015. Who the hell is this? This guy might be base. Who the hell is this? Ninja Russ? Guys, did I find my, I think this is the other Ninja Russ that I'm aware of. If we look at his list, hold on. I need to do a fact check. Is he based? He might be based. Order online at 10. Uh, Total game no life. All right. I don't know. I didn't complete that one. Okay. Yeah, he might be based. He might be based. You know, that's the thing. Um, is that people in the future they're gonna try to look me up. They will never find me. And in a sense, you would think that's in a bad thing, right? Because oh, I need to have a brand and establishment. But if you try to be bigger brain, you start to realize maybe you make the work speak for itself. Does that make sense? I I don't know. Maybe it's just like I said, just a bunch of more random gatekeeping. But I think what I'm planning to do is just I'm gonna start erasing some of my shit, make it a bit harder to find me, and then the real ones will know where I am. The real ones, the ones that put in the efforts, the chutzpah, the the determination to maybe look into me, they'll arrive at this. They'll arrive at the real shit, the real stuff. Like I said, practically now I'm realizing it's basically just gatekeeping, but you know I want people to work. I want people to put in some effort, some thoughts, and that's where it's gonna be. We're gonna only have OGs here, okay? Some real ass people, not some fake ass. I'm trying to, what is it? I'm trying to get a new person, or rather, do you want a new profile picture? I can go and make you an art thing. It's only gonna cost you like $100, but I can do it for you. You know, like I'm offering here. Yeah, we're gonna make it harder for a person like that to show up. Obviously, it will be inevitable by virtue of me streaming, but that's the idea. That's the idea. Make it that a little bit of extra effort. You'd be surprised. You guys would be surprised that uh, it goes the distance. You know, 90% of people, or rather, like most people, they're a lot lazier, ignorant than you realize. Okay, and by that metric, that means that they're just gonna not really bother. That's the thing. Is I want to make it so that the average normie won't even bother unless they actually fuck with me. They actually, or not just that. It's just if they have the human determination, the will, not some mindless drone that is just like, oh my god, that title's so cool. You know, like I want it to be something real, something I don't know, challenging. I don't know. Like I said, honestly, this entire stream right now. If it honestly, all my streams they just make me look like an absolute schizo. So that's basically that's what it is. So yeah, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do some housekeeping. Housekeeping. For one, I updated the icon to the new one that I made like a couple months ago, but we gotta set up some things. For example, I just updated this uh um, I updated this before stream, but I want to finish it up today or right now. Is the what is it? The panels here. I want to edit the panels here, so we're gonna update this just a little bit. I updated the age. This shit was 3 years old, bro. You guys understand? I didn't update this for 3 years. It said 23. Now I'm 26. It's over, bro. The time flies, I guess, but at the same time, I've grown a bit. You know, now I have a little bit better taste in anime. Just a little bit. I now figured out that Welcome to the HK is a pretty good piece of art. instead of thinking it was just complete emotion, loser garbage. You know, I too have character arcs. I too can grow as a person. So that's why I'm updating stuff here. I put I'm leading to this bit I'm doing. I'm the mayor of Yappington City. I yap. I'm the Yap Meister. I'm him. And then I'll be real here. I'm just here to actually live rather than just survive. So yeah, I'll put that there. I need to. Uh, so I've been going back and forth on this. Realistically, the professional thing, the actual uh good thing would be to just actually establish a schedule and put it on me to actually meet that thing, similar to Week Plaza. And I'll do that when it's my main thing. Does that make sense? Or I guess I'm saying when I actually start getting paid, but that's stupid, right? So more like when I guess the demand is met. I guess that's probably when I'll actually probably establish a proper stream schedule. But until then, until there's actual demand for it, I'm just gonna stream whenever the fuck I want. And if anyone's available, they'll come by. That's it. If you're not available, that's fine too. We live life, as I put here, just as each person has a life to live. I urge you to live your life to the fullest extent. I probably should add here that is that I don't know. To me, it's a weird philosophy because with like inherently by watching live streams, you're in a sense not interacting with the actual outside world, but that's a little bit loser to say, right? I think the realistic thing is as long as you don't make it your only thing that you do, like watching streams 24/7, and that's the only thing you do with your life, then I think you're good. Just watch the stream whenever it's available, and you got some extra time. Outside of that, go live your life, bro. Go live your life. So, I mean, that's the whole point of having VODs. You gotta get, yeah, you gotta, fill people in sometime. So yeah, there's that. I'm probably gonna update this to when I actually start properly, maybe getting like N3, N2. N3 probably is I'll probably add Japanese as a additional language here. But until then, it's gotta be just English out here. Um yeah, rules don't need to be changed at all. I think I just need to remove a panel. It's yeah, I kind of tried to be fancy when I first was editing this, and now I kind of give up. That's what it is. So now this looks fine, right? Got about me, got the stuff, basic stuff. Got some people here, these beautiful viewers that tune in. I don't even know how this point system works. I think it's watch time, but also interaction. I don't really know. But yeah, it's there. Stream schedule, which just says fuck you. I stream whenever I want. And then just some basic rules. Okay. I think we established that. There's nothing. I think the only thing is I go down the deep end and rename myself here. But I think we'll leave that for after the stream tonight. I think what I'll do. Because that's the main thing. Let's see. I guess we'll do my YouTube channel. So, here's what's the play here? Because I thought about it. Should I just re-upload all of these onto the new channel, or on the Odyssey, or do I think what I'm thinking is I'm gonna curate some of these. Like I think these three I want to go add. In fact, I should probably start converting them if they're not. I don't know. For some reason, I exported all the videos when I was editing these back then
where for some reason their file sizes are huge. I didn't realize until now. So let me check. Let me check what the file sizes are for one of these that are like smaller. 11-minute video is like 4 gigs. I feel like that's a little too much now. So I think I'll re-upload probably these first three for sure. I think I'll leave the rest out, and I think I'll re-upload the vlog. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. And don't worry, I'm going to basically start publishing more like the, I guess, secrets, the secret sauce, the secret stuff I actually have just kind of saved, but I just never really got around to. Or rather, I just didn't want to release this shit. So, like, you see here, yeah, guys, you guys might not know, but I actually recorded. I might have what is it? I did kind of record my thoughts when I did quit my job. So I was planning to use that as a video, but then I just kind of didn't because I was feeling bad. So that's the thing. Okay, I guess. Okay, let see. I've already laid out the plan for you guys, but I haven't convinced myself fully. So let's go through the logic here. I'm gonna unlist everything here. In a sense, I'm kind of deleting stuff, but not really. So that the average person trying to look for me, Ninja Russ, will find air quotes not much. They'll find maybe the Mel, maybe some Weep Closet videos that I'm referenced in, but for the most part, not the real stuff. The real hard hitting content is the idea. So there's that. I think the other additional thing is, like I mentioned before, I'm practically just gatekeeping for no reason. But I do have a reason. And like I said, the reason is, I'm not just going to entertain the masses just to fill in their time. Is I think what I'm kind of doing in a more big brain solution. Does that make sense? It's like, I don't know, I guess I'm demanding extra. It's probably it, which is kind of dumb because by virtue of additional watch time, it should theoretically be that they're already putting in the time effort. Maybe my reasoning might be flawed. It might just be a little bit flawed. Let me think. Let me just double triple check because I'm pretty sure I am confident, but we as I've been kind of doing more recently is always kind of question where you kind of figured out these things that or conclusions that you came to, and just double check. I guess really like think about, oh, do I believe in this and why, right? Where did I get that from, and do I completely agree with it wholeheartedly, right? So I'm thinking, okay, let's list some reasons. So I don't just feed into here. I'm trying to just make advertisement money and all that. I'm not just trying to keep people on YouTube per se. I'm making sure that I myself am not super threatened by the idea of getting censored completely. I'm not reliant on Google for everything. I am decoupling myself from the real world just a little bit more. Yeah, I think I'm big braining. Or I'm being dumb. It's probably me. I think I'm surely just immaculate in my reasoning and perfect. That's probably it. So I think we'll just proceed. Uh, okay. First off, I need to start re-uploading some already. So let's determine. Let me determine what are some videos I for sure need to keep. I think the Mario video I already have on here. I I think maybe these other two random like Yap sessions might be. Let me just double check. Let me just double check these real. I forgot Lethal Company was a thing. Oh, this was a year ago? Nah, bro. I feel like this was shit was like 2 years ago. What the heck? Bro, my fits. I am. Bro, I'm looking so close. I'm- it's a never-ending chopped era, bro. I promise you guys. Promise you guys. In the next year, I'm gonna be like hot boy era or whatever they call it nowadays. Me. Okay, I think I really do like the what my message is here. I am probably not gonna re-upload this one because um it's a little bit like flawed reasoning per se. Um, yeah, I think I had a little bit of right idea, but the inherent premise was a little bit like questionable. Because I think what I was really trying to say is that I shouldn't try so hard to be something different and actually just be more me. Just let it flow with things in a sense. Um, but instead, I wrote in being more lazy to be productive and putting up that is something like weird. So I think this one I'll probably upload it. I think like re-uploading some of the OG shit. Like I think these two. I think okay. I think these two, this, these three. Um, then I think these are kind of whatever. Like I do not mind not really re-uploading these because they're fine. But oh, this shit is jump scare. Like if you guys see the little thumbnail there, holy moly. Um, and I think the Tokyo Blonde. I could re-upload the song analysis one, but dude, this was a little too. Hmm, I might just re-upload this one. I might let this through. Yeah, I think I'll keep. I think yeah. No, I think I kind of like this video. It's just I feel like I could have injected more of my own personality. It feels a little stiff I think that's the best way to put it. Is I feel like this video is a little stiff. The issue. Um, you also ignore that I kind of used a little bit AI just to structure the video and also the title. So, I mean that's kind of fine, but you know how it is. So I think, okay, yeah, I think I'll just re-upload the. Let me do that real quick. Let me start get that going. So we have actual content here. I should be more lazy. Blah blah blah. And set it off. Uh, do I actually like this video? Hold on, let me go triple check. Also, let me update that stupid Ko-Fi thing. Oh, let me update that real quick. Let me update that real quick. Make sure that doesn't distract the stream. Boom. Okay, that didn't work. Stream alerts. Settings. Chat alert. Never promote. W. Then. Good. I think that's solved. That's wonderful. Now, just double check. Like, do I want that other video out? I think I don't need to because, what is it? I already have the Mario video kind of does that whole explanation for me. Let me just. I'll still upload it. I think, alright, let's, what is it? Well, YouTube was the first one? No? Or no, I won't believe in stuff, right? Stop, 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 stop. My brain find it? Dude, I need to update the naming convention. Old stuff. Wow. Can I find it? Oh, why, right? This one. Yeah, that one. Your video has a bit rate over 16 megabits per second. Cannot be processed at the time. Oh my god, I gotta. Oh, guys, this Odyssey thing, I think I'm coping. This shit kind of ass a little bit. Like I gotta do some finagling, some additional things to make things work. It's probably my own fault though. For some reason, when I exported a lot of like I said, all of my videos from DaVinci. For some reason, the file sizes are a little large. I must have. Yeah, I don't know. They keep saying it's a bitrate thing, but I don't see what it is. Okay. Let me figure this out. Handbrake was it? Boom, boom, boom. Find video. No, 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 not that one. Not that one. Uh, open. source. This one. Or wait. Oh wait. Oh, I can queue them. Oh, I'm so stupid, bro. I'm so stupid. I can just queue them all. Okay. I'm gonna brain this. Okay. Give up on YouTube. We're gonna use the preset I made. Odyssey upload. Yes. Yes, yes. We're gonna video or add a queue. Alright. Then next one. Or wait, no, that's no, that's not, that shouldn't be the first one. It's, I shouldn't believe in myself. Please. Do I not have it on you? Well, I'm blind as hell. Can I find it? Bro, I don't. Do I not have the video? Oh my goodness, I might not have the video. What's going on? Why is it playing audio for there? Okay. Sorry guys, sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. For some reason I'm trying to find one of my old videos and it's not here. I thought I thought I have it archived somewhere. Where the hell is it? Can I get it? Dude, I don't actually have it. Oh my goodness. Why did I make this? Set it off. Okay, guys. I guess I don't have that video. Wow. I could obviously, I guess, download it from YouTube, but I don't think I'm gonna bother. I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. Just do another quick check. Wow. Wow, I don't have it. I'm really coping out here. I really don't have it. What the hell do I not have it? Right now? Dude. It's not just stuck somewhere. I'm just okay. I could just re-download it. It would be fine, but I'm just gonna go next. Okay, we're gonna re-upload a different video. We're just gonna go with that one right here. Boom. Add to the queue. Oh, it's already on the queue. Fine. Then we'll put in this one. That on there. Add to queue. Set it off one. Yeah. Boom. Add to queue. And then I think that's mainly the 3 ones I want to keep. Now the question is, do I want to unlist also the Tokyo vlog from this specific channel? No, right? Hmm. A tough one. That is a tough one. Because the original plan is to enlist everything from the original channel here. Re-upload them to Odyssey and basically practically like gatekeep my shit, you know, because I'm petty like that. So I want to keep the Tokyo Bot on this channel. No one's gonna watch that shit. So I think we'll keep it on. No sane normie's gonna watch 2 hours, bro. Ain't no way. That they're not gonna watch 5 minutes of that shit. So no way, right? So I think we'll keep it on there. It will save me some time not having to convert that and re-upload it. Is that it? I think that's mainly it. It's getting these main things out there because that's the idea. Yeah. Start the queue. It's gonna make my laptop explode, but hopefully I don't start a fire from how hot this thing gets while it's rendering. So we're gonna let that cook. We're gonna let that cook in the background. Now we're gonna continue on. We're gonna, yeah, like I said, we're gonna unlist some of this shit. Let me double check. Am I logged in here on the other channel? I am, but I need to switch it out. Because the thing is, I'm gonna have to go look at the video descriptions anyways, so that's fine. So okay, let's start unlisting most of this stuff. Because like I said, guys, I'm gonna, if someone actually wants to look for this stuff, it's out there. It's on the channel. It's just unlisted. But I'm gonna make it harder for the normies, the real normies. Make sure it's tough for them. All right, unlist. Boom. I'm putting them to sleep. Boom. Put them to sleep, baby. Put them to sleep. Put them all to sleep. Ah! Like I said, guys, I am, in a sense, this is obviously shooting myself in the foot of like, oh, discoverability and all that. But I think I'm gonna play the long, hard road. That's the idea, otherwise known as copium. But we don't make it big, okay? We're gonna do the most off meta shit possible, and it's gonna work, bro. I'm gonna make it work. So let's see. There we go. Most of these getting unlisted. So, like I said, any normies, they ain't gonna find this shit. The normal person ain't gonna be like, it's probably hidden somewhere, but I'm not gonna check. That's probably the idea. Now, the thing is, I say this, but then I'm gonna proceed to make hopefully some shorts and TikToks. So therefore, am I just coping? In a sense, yes. But I cannot ignore the fact that I still need to have some sort of recommendation algorithm or some way to funnel people from. I need to somehow gain more people to show up. So, yep, that's updated. Shows here. Yeah, it's gonna look like I only made one video in my life, and that's it. But the real ones know. The real ones know I made some real shit. So we're gonna just remove this. Yeah. We're gonna keep the one stream I did and the one vlog, and I'm probably gonna upload the other 2 vlogs on here, but yeah. We're gonna make it like very like there might be some hidden lore here, but I can't put my finger on it, Average person's gonna be like, oh, this dude that's got fucking nothing. So it's gonna be a bait. Okay. Oh, real issue though. Weeb Closet, huh? I'm still gonna be doing Weeb Closet, guys, and still on the same alias. So if you look up Ninjarus in the search bar, what does that pop up? Doesn't that pop up like the okay, so it pops up the stream archive account, pops up me, and then it pops up, yeah, Weeb Closet. Then my doppelganger. Okay. That's fine. I just gotta be mindful of what I do on Weeb. Yep. That's surely not. You know, to be fair, that's probably where all of my potential downfalls come from. So in a sense, I am, I am what you call, I am cutting out the wrong thing in a sense. I'm still gonna do that. Okay, let's see. Still need to update that website thing, but I think it's safe to say I can just remove it for now. The stream archives, I'm gonna rename it, so we're gonna do that. Uh, Customization, is it? I think it's customization. I'm gonna remove my website, then what was it? The home tab, was it? Yeah, right here. I need to remove this. People can still find me on Weeb Closet, but this will make it just a little bit harder. Like I said, this is more so a small layering thing so that it's a little bit harder for the average person. Just a little bit. Will it update or could I fuck up? Me make sure that it's gonzo. Absolutely gonzo. Uh, uh, shouldn't be here. Show your channel home tab to showcase. What if I just do this? What is it? What will that do? Oh, we just showed the bit. Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that. Easy. Okay, so now it's gonna look like I got nothing, bro. And all these playlists are privated, I'm pretty sure. Unlisted or privated. So the average person won't know. They'll just think I just streamed that one time and I uploaded a vlog. Okay. Good. Very good. We're on to something here. We're getting there. Okay, I think my YouTube is mostly good. That's kind of the thing. Right, I need to update the stream archives. We're gonna need to rename it. Gotta do some renaming here. Let's shall see. Let's look at if I can rename this because I don't think uh customize. This will be called Do I even want to upload any of the streams here? I think I'm just gonna upload them Odyssey. So honestly, I'm just gonna call it like um um uh maybe think of a clever name. We're gonna call this the Shinobi Archive. Yup. Stream archives. Uh uh what's a funny thing? Bit connect. Yep. Then we give it this description. We'll probably need to unlist everything on here. Yeah. America's Big Connect. I'm probably not gonna bother re-uploading all of this shit at all. So we're just gonna unlist it. As I said before, if someone actually wants to find it, they can find it. I don't really mind. But like I said, people, I want people to climb up a hill just a little bit. Just a little bit. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it a bit harder. Um, I don't know if can we search for the unlisted video? Because I know you can find the unlisted video, but I don't know if, like, let's say a Google search pulls up the unlisted video. I don't think so. Realistically, unless you're like directly trying to look up an unlisted video from the channel here, it's not possible. But don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Any future streams, they're gonna be on the new thing, on a separate hidden area. Boom, boom, boom. Everything is getting cooked out here. Let me turn this on. Okay, there we go. Unlist all of it. Unlist. Unlist. Bro, I'm listing the old shit too. Nice, man. There's some nostalgia right here. In fact, I could probably make some clips out of these if I think about it. I should probably go back and make clips from these like old streams, but it's hard. Hard to remember if there was anything of big notes. I think there's some key ones. I realized that I was uploading some of the yeah, crap. I forgot that I was uploading some of the VODs, the Twitch VODs up here. 1 year anniversary, Court of Weebs. Yeah. I forgot I uploaded these on here. So, oh well. Unless the other stuff. I think this has mostly... Does it have all of my streams? I think it just has all of the main streams that I did. That's really what it was. I think I uploaded on here. The ones that were of notes to me. Besides ones I just completely forgot about. Boom. Boom. Taking the time to unlist everything. Yup. Yes. Cause see, I am doing the work right now to secure my foundation so that when I actually put in the damn time and effort, I'm not gonna be caught off guard. I'm just gonna say this is a cope, but you know. I'm laying out the foundation, damn it. Copyright. Nobody cares. Green bod, buddy. Nobody care about that. Okay. How did I get a subscriber in the last 28 days? Yikes, bro. Can I check who subscribed? No? That's insane, huh? Where are they? I'm gonna dox my viewers. I thought there was a way, but... I thought there was a way to do that, but I guess not. Okay. Now this shouldn't show up. I changed the handle, I changed the name, I enlisted everything. So therefore, when someone types in Ninja Rust on YouTube, it shouldn't find any of the archive shit. Yes. 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 Okay. They will find already uploaded. One vlog I did. That's it. Okay. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. That's should be all done. I don't need to rename myself or anything since actually use this account now for like my YouTube stuff, or rather my my personal browsing. That's cleared. Let's see. Let's do another search. Is it websites? I'll figure out the website next month. I don't know. I don't know. I might get back on vibe coding and do that. Finish that up. But let's see. I guess YouTube, Twitch. Yeah, the only thing is Twitch, really, at this point. Because I'm gonna rename the Twitch and make it more obscure so that the average normie won't be able to find it. Obviously, like I said, I keep repeating myself, but yeah, I'm trying to make it harder, and I'm shooting myself in the foot for discoverability, but I think I need the intentionality that it's a little bit more underground. Just a little bit. I'm not gonna completely hide everything because, like I said, I'm gonna try to actually go do shorts and shit. But what it is? How hot is this now? Dude, it's a toaster. My computer's a toaster right now. You put your fingers right here. I'm sure you can probably cook like a piece of bread on this. Like, yikes. Is it getting too hot under here? Right? Should I probably stand this up or something? Throw it on a stand, so okay, I'm just not gonna worry about that. It's a it's in pristine condition and will probably figure itself out. I shouldn't worry. This is what it's built for. It's built for video editing, no? At least the average video editing. Like it should handle it just fine. My thing won't explode. Okay. Do I want to bother editing this Reddit? My Reddit name. I have very few posts. I posted about my video essay. I guess I dox myself a little bit and post on a university subreddit. And I post on Will Trigger. Are there privacy settings on this? I don't know. I guess we'll find out right now. Allow people to follow you. Discoverability, list your profile on the old stuff. Show up in search results. Okay. That's all I need to do, right? Simple. They'll probably be able to find any of the threads, but for the most part, it's not a... Is that simple? Just Lamau don't show up on the search result. I think it'll be fine then. No? Let's try... It probably takes a bit to update, I assume. Let me just double check that it updated stuff on here. Who are you guys learning to play tomorrow? Wow. I keep opening up Reddit sometimes. So, let's tell... Double check that the setting changed here. Okay, yeah. It probably just takes a bit, no? It probably just takes a bit. Let me try Google, actually. Ninja Russ. The Reddit hasn't been showing up. Okay. Yeah, the Reddit doesn't show up. Just my website. I think that's gonna be a play I should probably just lean into more, is just the website. But I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards using something that's more, kind of pre-built for me, not me having to manage a website. But I don't know. There's some charm to making your own website. I need to just make a proper one with my actual skills. See the other videos. Okay, that's clear. We're cleared on that. It still pop up on here. Why is it? Is it just because it's a username? I guess it's just a username thing, no? I don't really mind too much about the red thing. Like I mentioned, if someone wants to search me and properly, like, you know, like if someone wants to actually ruin my life, they can. It's possible. I'm not trying to hide from the feds, you know? So I think I'm good on that front. You know, I feel like kind of covered most of my bases. I've already done research onto my real name and everything, and it's for the most part kind of cleared out. Only issue is one of the sites has like my job on it and everything. Like for some reason, it probably got scraped from my resume. So yeah, I I think barring me from actually investing in like one of those what is it? Delete your internet footprint type things. I think it's probably good. I think this is done. Let me try upload. Okay, let me try to open my channel to make sure I remember what the original title was. Yeah, yeah. I like that title. Why you won't? I guess uploading a video like this onto Odyssey seems like a little questionable, right? I should rename it as like why you won't quit content creation or something, or I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna keep it how it is. I'll just keep it as what it was. Uh, quit. I don't know what the URL stands. Let me double check. I'm gonna get the description of this, copy and paste, and upload my old thumbnail for that. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing with these thumbnails, bro. Okay, boom, boom, like YouTube, uh, content. What else? What other tags would this go under? Um, Never give up. I don't know. Let me create, creative, create. I don't know. I'm trying to arts. That's it. I don't know. Okay. Boom. Firm. Yeah, I'm uploading. I'm uploading another video. Okay. That's me thing. Like I said, I'll probably rename the Twitch channel after this stream. I think I covered most of those bases, right? Let's just do some more search throughs. Make I'm trying to think if I have any like lingering random accounts. I don't think so. Like I do have lingering accounts, but as long as they don't pop up on normal like search stuff, like honestly, I'm pretty much like fine with whatever. This update. Sure this update's right because it still has my shit on here. Yeah, it's a little bit of an issue, but I think we'll make it happen. Yeah, more I'm looking at this, more I'm realizing I just need to centralize everything onto like just a website. That's literally it. Because then you have a singular point in which people have to like that's the air quotes the real place to find whatever I make or whatever I make or work on. That's what I'm thinking. So maybe I should look into that more rather than because my idea is to centralize stuff more into a safer thing like Odyssey rather than YouTube, but I don't know, man. I'm open to just. I'm not gonna self-host this shit because yeah, well, not the website, but like videos. That just seems that would be a pain in the ass to do. But I think everything else seems to be just search of like my other accounts, like lingering game accounts. Log on, Master Duel Meta. Is this even me? This isn't even me, bro. I'm not a Smogon logger. Hi, I'm ready to play whenever you want. You play? Yeah, no, this ain't me, bro. Ain't no way I'm posting a fucking gif of awkward, bro. No shot. Join in 2019. What the hell am I doing in 2019? Like it's like kind of roughly the time, right? But no, I was crashing out. It was what I was doing in 2019, I think. Okay. Let me see if there's any other things. Like I said, there shouldn't be much. Shouldn't be much. In fact, I'm making it. It's like I said, it's more like I'm using a whole uh additional effort for something that doesn't necessarily need to be changed completely. You know. Looks like we're good. Looks like I am good. Ninja Rust. And it is tough to find now. I just need to make the website kind of good, and that'll be it. But on the background, guys, the background, real shit. Stuff happens on the other channel. That's what the idea. So, did I? What's the video stuff? You know, as long as I don't directly, explicitly say my alias, because I'm still, like I said, gonna go by it, but I'm not going to explicitly put it like in titles and shit. So theoretically, it should just, you know, I don't have to worry about my family complaining about whatever videos I make or whatnot. I don't have to worry about employers being like, we need to control your every situation. It'll be just separated. The only issue, I guess, is the fact that I use my face. So by virtue of that, they could probably just use like some inspector thing and find all this stuff. But I think for the average Joe, or rather the average like marketing thing, it shouldn't be a problem. I think the only thing is, like I said, I can't cover every single base unless I want to go a full VTuber route. So I just have to accept that if someone wants to be malicious and like dox and send shit, I can't really stop that. So I just got to be a little bit mindful, but at the end of the day, it's cooked, right? That's the issue. Or I'm gonna tell the or the employer might or whoever tries to search me might think this is me. Ninja Russ. I'll be posting something new every few days, but here's what I got so far. I'm gonna tell everybody this is me. I'm gonna tell everybody I was on DeviantArt or whatever this. What is this? Colors Live for the Nintendo Switch. These are actually some good. Crazy. This is definitely the other Ninja Russ. Even put his full name on here. What's that? Ninja Russell Lamon? Lamaine? I don't know. I can't read. But see, this guy is like, he's like me if I grew up with a Nintendo Switch, bro. Okay, I thought that was Taya Gardner. Sorry. Never mind. Never mind. I'm delusional, but it's nice to know there's other Ninja Russ. There is another Ninja Russ. Why? I'm scared. What is this, bro? You see this? It says Ninja Russ, and then there's a picture of EDP on here. What the hell? I gotta look at that. Oh, it's yeah, it's the other Ninja Russ. He's been making the TikToks. Hell yeah, man. What the hell? See, see, guys, this is why I'm the fake ninja. I'm the fake Ninja Russ, bro. This is what happens. It's like, I'm getting diffed by an actual ninja. Like this guy, he actually puts in the work. He actually learned the way of martial art combat. That's the thing. So can I really say I am Ninja Russ when this is my competition? He's just built different, man. He's, he even posts memes. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I got look at the EDP one. Yeah, something tells me he worked at Walmart. I can't put my finger on it, but something tells me he was at Walmart. But then again, I work at a grocery store, so our lives they might be more closer than I realize, if you will. He goes to Planet Fitness. I used to go to Planet Fitness. He's a soul leader. I was gonna say like a soul leader. Let's see, Doctor. It's anime from Walmart, and he's got a. See, I'm the fake ninja Russ. That's what we're learning here. This was a terrible idea. I'm getting diff, bro. Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. I'm like the ninja Russ that pretends he's a ninja, and then that guy is like the ninja Russ that actually is a ninja. That's the issue. It's like level 1 weave, level 5, level like 100 weave. Okay, or level 5. I forget. I forget what the meme was. It was like level 5 Goon or something, and level 100 Mob Boss, was it? Yeah, that's how it is. Okay. Is there anything else? I've covered most of my bases. My Instagram is mostly kind of not there. It doesn't exist. Like it exists, and when someone asks me for it, like the Obachan and or yeah, like one of the older ladies in Japan asked for it. Like I gave them that. I said I don't really upload though, so it is what it is. But let's have messages. Wait, wait a minute. Oh, oops. Guys, I'm leaking DMs. Shit. Uh-oh. I'm linking the DMs, guys. need to wipe myself clean. Look at my profile. I still have my fanime stuff and my zesty ass picture here. I think this is fine to keep. I think for the most part this is a private account, so not much of an issue. Like I don't have anything particularly incriminating for myself here. Really, all it is. The only incriminating thing is people can find who my friends are through it. I guess that's probably it. So I don't know. I think, like I said, if someone's trying to search, they'll find it. But for the most part, we're good here. I think we'll find it. If they put in some effort, maybe they'll find it. Okay. The mal. Do I need to update the mal at all? I don't really have it. Anything? Uh-oh. So kind of brain rot. Brain rotted. Stop telling us Nana is a favorite manga on here. That's crazy. That one of these isn't like the others. Okay. Think. Why is this one? Base, but also. Okay. Shall see. I didn't put any notes on it. Weird. Okay. Mouse there. If someone looks at Ninja Rust, they'll probably find this and the website, and that's it. The only other thing left is to change the Twitch account name. That's it. I think now. Do I have access to the? I have access to the reposit clips here. I'm just gonna pull up some of the old clips that are pertaining to me. At least the relevant ones that are pretty cool. Let me just look though. I'm confused. Where's the button? Videos, is it? Edit? Okay. So, what's it gonna be? We just upload the brain rot. Stream brain rot onto the TikToks, the up another update. Do that real quick. What's the second upload? The live stream one. Sorry. We'll be right back. Just a second. You know. Live streaming. Look, my brain. In a good way. Okay. Boom. Pull up the good old completed thumbnail. Boom. Go public. The video details. Copy and paste. I live streaming cook my okay, and public live stream. What are the tags? What are the tags we put? Brain rot. Not very popular. Let's try a different big brain thing to put. Comedy? I'm gonna put comedy. Why not? Twitch. Why not? We'll put Twitch. Then we'll put streamer. Then we'll put anything else relevant tag I'd put in. Live stream, brain rot. Oh, I don't think so. I think these are very apt tags I added already. Boom, upload firm. I didn't. Okay, whatever. I forgot. I missed the thing, but don't worry about it. Okay. If I want to give people the premium Ninja Rust experience, I gotta get them the OG Ninja Rust clips. The OG ass stuff. Okay? I have some of those clips, but I gotta re-download them, I think. So, we're gonna do that. Actually, do I think these are on the tip. I guess they're already on the Weeb Closet TikTok, so I don't really necessarily need to re-upload these. But at the same time, I feel like I think an average viewer needs to know some of the brain rot that I've, incurred some of these days. I think it's a good thing to have, to really solidify my digital footprint, if you will. Yeah, I gotta get back on some of these live streams, bro. The Hinge one's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do this on my own time, going through all the clips. But there's a lot. There's some very mildly interesting clips that really showcase my 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 big brain, if you will, my intelligence, my personality. Okay. Anything else? Any other bases I want to cover tonight? I guess I made a TikTok already for the new account. And I don't know if this is illegal, but I have the Odyssey link in the description or on the profile for the TikTok account. So this is, like I said, this is part of the someone could be climbing uphill type thing or climbing a hill. They gotta go through that shit to find the real stuff, the real like cream of the crop things, if you will. That's at least the idea. Gotta look into if there's any other things I can edit here. No. I want to update the name for the username for this, but it's kind of tough. So we'll just keep it like this. Yep. Am I logged in? I'm logged in. Boom. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I guess it's a good time as any to react Andy something just to finish up the night. I think I did sort of low key kind of promise, not really, but I kind of want to really dabble. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna expand my listening horizon by listening to some new music recommended by a viewer from the previous stream. So let me just double check I have all my audio settings working before I proceed to do this, because I don't know what's the best way to do this. Because I'm realizing that it won't show up on the VOD, so by virtue of it's, I guess I should just keep the audio. I'll have to like edit it out in post as a VOD, or I guess keep it the VOD unlisted, but I can make clips out of it or something. Cut it out and make clips out of it if there's any, good stuff or good what's the term? Insight. Yeah, that's the term. That's the word. Insight. Okay. Okay. I still want to kind of double check it or triple check if there's anything else I want to do tonight in terms of setting up all the profiles, cleaning up everything. I guess I should clean up my own Spotify actually real quick, just to be sure. I don't think I have anything on my Spotify that's questionable, per se. Let's see. Oh, yeah, my followers and following are shown, I think. I don't know if that actually shows, but let me change that. Is there a way to change this? Uh, Start a private session, share my listening, show my followers and following list, yes. Turn that off. Uh, and share my listening activity, I'm fine with that. Okay, good. That's fine. Now, when someone goes to my account, I guess we can't do it here, but let me check my personal info. My email's here. Can I not edit the username? This is the one thing I was so damn annoyed about is the Spotify username. I can't change it. Oh, I guess my birthday's out. Whoops. Yikers. Why not show my address too while I'm at it? Okay, it's not on here. What else is? What else do I gotta? I guess I should have two-step authentication verification. Yeah, I should probably look into that or look on that. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. And put it out. Russ, weird. Yay, okay. I'm gonna subscribe to this guy. Oh, yeah. What things to work on next time? Website. I'm gonna do this after this stream, but I'm gonna change the username for Twitch. And then it's no. I guess I should look at my I guess family account. Let me go take a look, or my super old original account that's linked to my email. I think I'm subscribed to myself. Yeah. I'm gonna okay, I'm gonna keep myself subscribed to myself. I'm gonna unsubscribe from the other two things, even though it probably will pop up. Yes. I can also just don't recommend my own channel. Yes. Let's see if I find any of my other accounts on here. Channels. The recommendations here. I don't think it will because there we go. Don't recommend. Easy. Easy. Good. See, I'm clearing it out, making it lots more clean. Okay. Now if we refresh, it won't show anything from those accounts. Yes. Yes. You know, this is a side tangent, but the story I'm like trying to write, the main villain's like I guess uh idea is that he um basically edits people's memories, or at least that's part of his ability. So it's really cool to be doing kind of like that, in the sense of, oh, there was never a Ninja Rush channel. What are you talking about, guys? You know, I think one key thing I'm probably gonna put is probably like a very good, a lot of gaslighting stuff. But, oh, I think we're good. I think we're a-okay. I've cleared out pretty much most of the key things that would lead to me, outside of the fact that my face is on the internet and anyone who wants to social engineer could probably figure it out. But for the average normie, and probably, do employers go that deep? Do they really care? Or even in other countries, that's the thing I'm wondering. Do they actually care that much? I feel they care enough to do a full-on background check, but not that deep. That makes sense. I feel, like I said, similar to like America, I assume it's just making sure you're not a psychopath criminal uh, that's like dealing drugs or something. You know, like I feel that's kind of the only thing. My I guess my digital footprint just seems like I'm a little unhinged, and I like weeb stuff, which all they need to know, all they need to know. So yeah, this will probably be the main thing I'm gonna be putting stuff on. I'll link stuff to it. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably link to it from the Twitch. No, do that. Boom, boom. Go to the stream manager. Right? No, I think it's a settings. Stream channel. Yeah, channel settings. Can I change this while I'm streaming? I feel like I think it does update everything. I wonder how that interacts. I think it will like pick out the game or something. Uh, Video archive. Or what's a better way to put it? What's a better way to put like the treasure, the promised land? What's a better way to name it? I can't just put Odyssey. Obviously, Odyssey is what it is, but I gotta make it like enticing, you know? I gotta market it a little bit better. Video archive sounds a bit better, but I need to figure out a better way. You know, I've been coughing a little bit today. It should probably make sure I'm not sick, right? Yeah. Hopefully, it's not a big thing. Luckily, I'm not actually working that much this weekend, but that's the point. What's the thing for here? Video archive. I don't know. I feel like I could figure out a bougie ass name to put on here. Fine, I'll just be lame and call it Odyssey, and people are gonna be like, "What the hell is an Odyssey?" Boom. That's main thing. Odyssey, Mal. I guess Spotify. I don't. I don't think I should really have to link to Spotify. Eh? I don't think I need Spotify. I'll share my own music taste on my own time, anyways. Okay. Did I put it? Yeah, I think when someone comes to the channel, how they see it. What do they see here? Okay, they see it in these like two little mini links. Okay, that's not really that great of a option. So I'm thinking I should just directly link it in the profile. Do that. Because that's a little dumb. The linking stuff is kind of dumb. Let's do that. Click channel, do a switch that up, get rid of the Odyssey here, then put it under. I don't know. It feels like I'm trying to like bait someone in. No, let's see how this looks now. Yeah, it's just very awkward, eh? I eh, yeah, I think it'd be better to just make it a very obscure little thing on the side. Then that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it like a little obscure thing. So let me do that. Let's see, Stream Manager. Gonna not Stream Manager. Crap. Settings. Channel. Get rid of this. Once again. Save. Make it here. Put it. I gotta make it enticing, okay? But I think we put it in parentheses Odyssey, and then probably like my content. Right? That seems like an easier way to put it, no? And then here, Mal should be my favorite shows, my favorite anime. All right, that seems like more descriptive, no? Okay. Anything else I gotta update? I really should update this custom image, but I just kind of keep the Garen Lagan basic stuff on here. So stream categories, display channels in an order. Listed channels, drops, whatever. Let's see, is there anything else here in terms of the streaming side of things? Probably not. Add the clips. Seeing if there's anything I gotta be throwing in here. Don't think so. Don't think so. Oh, okay. That's good. Good on there. The other video got uploaded, right? So I should upload the last thing. Do that. Set it off video. I got the set it off. I feel like there's a better way to put it. Set it off is my type of band. I don't know. I didn't really. I called it. Why didn't I discover this peak rock band sooner? But that's a little too wordy. Set off is my type of shit. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a better way to put it. Is is Should I just make it simple? I think it's just call it Set Off as my favorite band. That's it. I think that's probably it. Uh, set it off. Set it off. That is the thing. Okay. Then put the thumbnail. Set it off thumbnail. That's absolute piece of work. Why just call it Set It Off as peak, honestly? My favorite band. Favorite rock band. I'm gonna call it rock band. Then I'm gonna paste the description. And I'm gonna use the thing. Music. Uh, uh, okay. So set it off. No, I'm gonna put music. Punk rock. I think it's called punk rock. And then I'm gonna put in I don't know, music and punk rock is probably all I need. You know? All the ways. Think. Trying to think if there's any keywords I would throw in. I guess I'm just gonna put set it off. Maybe it's streaming over the max. Put the proper one. Boom. We're we're uploading. We are re-uploading 4 videos. 4 videos, all each with their tags and old descriptions. It's there. Permanent. Exists. That's what it is. It's gonna be on there now. Now from now on, what I'm gonna do is still gonna stream here on Twitch, but I'm gonna take the VODs for it, throw it on here on Odyssey, and then hopefully I'll prepare some streams that can be turned into videos that can be put on here, and clips. We just use the clips to grab people, and I will make normies eat up some very small little bit of crumbs, if you will. But if they want the real stuff, they're gonna have to just, like I said, walk up the hill just a little bit, and then they'll find find the premium stuff where we'll chat it up. Because that's the thing I was trying to figure out. Is I kind of want to make it so that like super chats or whatever is kind of the key thing on if I ever do want to make like a little bit of income from doing stuff like this. It's just, yeah, it's probably just gonna be something simple like a tip. I feel like that's the strat. May not be the most sustainable thing, but it is at least cool with me. That's the idea, at least. Okay. I wonder if these things pop up on any of here, huh? No, ain't nobody watching on Odyssey, let's be honest, guys. Like, I'm sure it will gain traction sometime, but for now, it's still kind of a dead zone here. I wonder if my video will ever pop up on me quickly. Did I ever put gaming on one of them? I don't remember. I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't think I did. Hold on. Probably one of them I gotta edit up. Boom. Did I put gaming on this one? Let's put gaming. Gaming! There we go. Easy. Easy. Did I upload the other thing already? 19%. Good. Very cool. Now, anything else that I want to do tonight before I clock out? Rather, I pass out so I can play Marvel Rivals in the morning tomorrow. Except I can't because I have work. Right, I'm gonna do some music. Andy reacts. Okay. Let me mentally prepare myself. I'll do this like a 30-minute segment. 43 minutes in this album. Really that much? They. Okay. Then, is it called Blade or something? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Oh shit. They're getting messages. Yeah, double check. Why are my earphones still on? Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything on my phone. Did I miss anything on my phone? Yeah, I don't think I missed anything. Oh my goodness, my phone's trolling me, or rather my earphones are trolling me because it says they're on. They're in like the other. They're inside my house. Inside. Okay. All right, tonight, or what is it? I wonder if this pops in the volume. Do a clap? I don't think that works. Okay. Would be just let me use my brain to actually set up a quite nice transition segue to this. All right, I was recommended yesterday by a viewer to react, or rather to experience a new, I guess, artist I am completely not aware of, or rather I'm not aware of the genre whatsoever. And there's a dude, I think his name Bladee, Bladee, Blade. I think it's Bladee. No, that's probably what it sounds like. But um, I have no clue. It seems to be. I have no idea. I assumed it was something in Australia, but let's go take a quick read through on Spotify what it means. I'm gonna call it Bladee. Is that is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. But Bladee first started gaining notoriety in 2013 for self-released, emotionally charged take on rap. Growing up in Stockholm and thus completely detached from any sort of rap tradition, he was left to invent a new one, patching together his desperate internet influences with his vibrant imagination, creating a new wave of uncanny and immensely influential, highly unclassifiable type of music. By himself, together with the Drain Gang crew. You know, is it Thai? Is that how you pronounce it? Thai boy, digital. I can't even read. Thai boy, di- digital, digital. Yes. Eco 2K and producer White Armor. Since then, Bladee has released three mixtapes, five EPs, four collaborative projects. Yep. To his ever-growing myth, as well as providing a genre-bending blueprint for the next wave of online-based heliophobic artists to follow. His world building, a mixture of both aspiration and real life, is part of what makes his music unique, bring out a wide spectrum of emotion between slow burning, susceptible ballads, and highly charged pop hybrids. Okay. I believe it was described to me that this is like more like, or at least he had some like hyper pop vibes to his music, but for the most part, it's like some on the ground level rap stuff. So for context, I don't listen to any rap. So this is gonna be an absolute first for me. I don't listen to absolute any type of rap. The only rap I've heard is epic rap battles of history. That's the only rap I listen to. Besides that, no, I'm absolutely new. And then for context, my music taste is slowly growing, but not really. I grew up on Maroon 5, Bruno Mars. I'm kind of a soy boy type beats into, now I listen to just J-pop, J-rock, maxed out. So this will be a first for me. I'm gonna be looking into Bladee's. I think we're just gonna listen to one of his albums that I was recommended. It's called Icedancer. At least in 2018 seems. So let's just listen. Let's just listen. That's the name of the game, because I think I should open up. I think the reason why I never really got into rap as a genre, obviously for one, it wasn't the stuff I grew up with, but two, mainly, is that at least my impression with like rap was it kind of felt like it was like mumble rap type stuff, or usually it felt like a lot of like I said, like mumble jumbo. It's not really that deep, is if that makes sense. So hopefully I'm challenging it tonight and actually figure out, maybe I'll find a new artist here with Bladee. Bladee, bro. That's how you pronounce it. I don't know how else you're gonna pronounce it. But what was I gonna say? There's another thing I wanted to add. Yeah, I think I've been kind of more open to the idea of rap. I mean, I've been more open to dabbling into different types of music in general, but with recently, or like a couple years ago, there's stuff like the rap stuff, or the rap part of Liberia Me from Hell, Gurren Lagann OST, and then I think Kaguya-sama Love is War had some rapping stuff. So I think that I've been kind of conditioned to maybe give it more of a chance, outside of just listening to some epic rap battles of history type thing. So yeah, let's just get into it. First up, Smart Water. I think I need to I think I need to update the audio so that I will hear it in the VOD. Terrible thing, but I need it so that I can do this. Yes, there we go. Let's just play it. Let me actually update the thing. Exploring body rap music. In parentheses, I don't listen to rap. Okay. Boom. Okay, title's updated. Let's get to it. I think right off the bat, I was gonna say, right off the bat, I feel like the initial beat would be something I'd be into, and then blast it into my face. Okay, let me just listen. See, I think, sorry to interrupt. I think this is a way for me to do this properly. It's just, I think, from my initial thought right now is that I'm getting validated right now, at least with this first track right now. It's that it's really hard to make out what the lyrics are saying, like, a lot of the time. And I don't know if it's intentional to make it like very vibe based, is really like what I get out of it. With music that's similar to this is like they'll be saying words and it's hard to find the through line. So you got. I feel like that's if it's not already apparent, that's like the stuff that is, like I said, it's just vibe based. It's like like he's saying something, but I don't hear the actual what he's like saying completely. So it to me it's like I said I guess it's just how music is. Like, oh, you're listening for how the beats and the, how it flows. But I feel like that's what you're missing out on. At least raps are like this. Is there really actually any depth to it, or is it just that? Just that is it's just a vibe. I realize I should probably just have a window thing here, so let me do this for y'all. We are yeah, I'm professional. Goddamn professional, damn it. Right there. See that? See that? That's some like that's some professional shit. Ain't nobody got that. Right. This a little cleaner. Up there. Probably better. But that's okay. Yeah, I'll just say it. I don't really like this track for sure. It's obviously music gets like processed and there'll be some auto tune, but it kind of loses out on the charm for me when it's like auto tune. It's just oh well. So yeah, Smart Water may not be my taste. I think that's what we're finding out real quick. But let's go to the next one, because I think my impression is that I assume that the rest of this album, this Icedancer album, is gonna be mostly like kind of hyper poppy stuff. I don't know. I don't study no music theory whatsoever, so I'm just going off of terms that I'm a little bit familiar with, but not enough, right? So I'm no professional music industry grade. I'm just a weeb, okay? I'm just a normal dude, listen to some J-pop shit, and I'm just exploring this. So next song, OKK.
Treat me like that.
I was saying with the autotune, it's like that's just the thing I can't like wrap my hand around. It's like when the autotune is like, I guess in this case I don't know, I guess intentional, where he's playing around with the autotune, like, kind of like messing up. But yeah, I think so far he's like talking about I don't know. I think the biggest thing that probably, I don't know, I guess this might be a Spotify thing, but I don't see any like lyric option. So even if I wanted to find the lyrics, it's not inherently built in. I'm sure the lyrics, maybe that's probably the strat, is having the lyrics open somewhere, but I feel like, as I said earlier, it'd be nice if you can kind of at least know most of what the lyrics are saying without having to have it pulled up on the side, right? So.
Okay, I'm with it. Since she don't like this other guys, but they're just like me.
Also, to add on to this, actually, is that I wonder how like people. So with typically rap, or I guess this applies to any music, right? It's like it usually you're listening it for the vibe first, right? for the energy or the the beats and everything. And then after the first initial listen through and you get the hype out, I'm assuming that's when you start actually looking to the lyrics. Because I assume that's probably what it is with rap like this, right? It's like it's intentionally kind of vague, or rather not vague, hard to decipher. But once you do the re-listen and run back, that's when you start hearing like, or rather like really like identifying what it's talking about. Maybe I gotta like do a run back on it, right? I'll probably only do that if there's a song that like goes crazy. That was so weird. He's like having a straight up like, I guess, conversation, or not a conversation. He's like, yeah, he's just trying to talk to the viewer in a sense. It's just like, okay, what was it? He said something like, "Oh, you see me on YouTube and shit." Like, yeah, and he's like referencing like some movies, was it, or actors? I think it was. I think he mentioned Tom Cruise in that Die Hard. So really weird. I'm sure maybe like I have to go through the run back and then maybe the lyrics add up. But I don't know. My impression on this song, OKK, is it's definitely not as jarring for me compared to like Smart Water so far. But it still feels like nonsense. So, but, I'm just spitballing here. I'm spitballing what I feel right now. Let's go to the next one. Mall Whore Freestyle. Oh.
I'm a mall whore, and my products look like Tom Ford. Black leather gloves on the hardcore. You got these in silver? Yeah. No, like, I'm a mall whore, and my product look like Tom Ford. Black gloves on, yeah, looking hardcore. Hitman, yeah, I'm rocking with the Dark Lord. If you offer me, baby, then I'm all yours. Sometimes I don't understand what it's all for, but I understand when they see me, then they all soar.
Oh my. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually liking this one a lot more than the other two. This one, I don't know. Maybe the title is giving it away, but I assume this is actually freestyle. And if it is, I always say this, like, I don't know how these people like do freestyle, bro. Like, obviously it's probably just a bunch of practice, and they just kind of repeat like chunks of it, and then they can kind of insert that. But it's still like something where, I pride myself as being a yapper, bro. But like, I don't know how you be a rapper. Rappers, or I meant freestyle rapping. Like that shit is like, it's actually difficult. Um, hmm. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. That's like the big thing is like I'm already liking this because maybe it's because it's not completely super produced with the auto tune. Like I can actually hear the dude. Okay, that's probably the biggest change from the other two songs so far.
That's knocking on my door, that's the front door. Dip out of the back door, hop into the black Porsche. Hop into the black Porsche, she said I should talk more. I can't even talk more, you should shake the scoreboard. My whore, and my product look like Tom Ford. Black gloves on, yeah, looking hardcore. Yeah, look at size, yeah. Yeah, spend the right, yeah. Put a backpack in the Fendi store. Yeah. You know it smell like weed in the bar store, and you know we getting free shit Fendi stores. Yeah. Brought a backpacking in the Louis store. My girls.
Okay, that little transition there, That's something I haven't heard. I'm assuming I don't know. From what it sounded like he was like hitting like a what is it? It was like smoking or something, or hitting a bong or something. But
and you know we get free.
he's like being very breathy, is what I'm trying to say. He was being like very breathy, and I don't know, something tickled in my brain there. That was actually a neat like
Yeah. Brought a backpacking
I guess
in the liquor
transition.
store. My girl says she needs some shit too. I hit the door. I'm still in the night, yeah, I'm out, yeah. I'm still in the night, yeah, I'm out, yeah. I know you see me win and allow it.
Oh. You know, you guys remember when I was talking about where the lyrics at? Oh, they're right here now. Oh, did it show on the other ones? Oh, okay, that explains it. Okay, we'll go like kind of quarter way, but I'll have the actual lyrics pulled up for myself. Okay. Okay, this helps a lot more. Let me do this. Oh, cinema. Is there a better way to do this that doesn't up my whole screen? Uh, open in cinema mode. Yeah, I guess I just have to have it on the side here. Okay.
But I understand when they see me, then they all soar. That's knocking on my door, that's the front door. Dip out of the back door, hop into the black Porsche. Hop into the black Porsche, she said I should talk more. I can't even talk more, you should shake the scoreboard. My whore, and my Prada look like Tom Ford. Black gloves on, yeah, looking hardcore. Yeah, working size, yeah.
Yeah. So far with this song, more freestyle, it's really just a lot of like description.
And you know we get free shit, Fendi stores. Yeah. Brought a backpacking in the Louis store. My girl says she needs some shit too. I hit the door. I'm still in the night, yeah, I'm out, yeah. I'm still in the night, yeah, I'm out, yeah. I know you see me win and allow it. This Jane life, I'm about it. I'm the founder, I found it. In the game, yeah, I found it.
Yeah, I think I was as we read from the earlier description, the about section, that it seems like Bladee Blade. Dude, I need to look up. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm sure people are gonna complain or correct me. I'm gonna call it Bladee. I don't care. I'm sure. Maybe he does. He not reference. Probably reference some songs, right? So I don't know. That, basically, I think he was kind of referring to a little bit to Drain Life or something like his own thing. So it's a little self-referential, but referential. I think that's how you say it. Yep. Yeah, I don't. I think this song, like I said, it's a bit more understandable. Like I was kind of vibing with it a little bit more. Uh, Definitely the yeah the things to be more asthmatic when he's saying stuff talking about like smoking weed and Can't name the feeling, man, that I get. All this shit, I'm going through a crisis. If you do this for me, you're the nicest. Like, I don't know, something took on my brain and I was like, I'm sure I can articulate better, maybe why, but let's just keep going. Okay. I feel like this is one of those moments where I'm a little bit like, is it on the more artsy side of things? Because as you guys heard, it like immediately kind of slows down a lot to a point where it's a little, I don't know if jarring. Yeah, I guess it's a little uncomfortable. Um, is what it like sounds like. So I'm like, I'm wondering if I'm assuming it's like an artistic choice that probably might have something to do with how it goes with the "Be Nice to Me," but I don't know. I don't see it right now. At least at the moment. I'm trying to look through the lyrics a little bit. If you do this for me, you're the nicest. You're the nicest. My sleeve full surprises. How many times I prayed? I prayed 3. I'm not anxious. Gotta play the game, and it's free but not painless. I slide DNG, silver link, fuck the razor. Yeah, see, like I don't think like I enjoy when it's a lot of kind of disconnected things, at least seemingly, right? Like how many times I prayed 3. I'm not anxious. Like I'm assuming that's trying to wait and see if you're a nice person. Gotta play the game, and it's free but not painless. Like I think that simple line right there. I think is describing a more real thing. Like I think that's a cool line. But then it goes to I slide DNG, silver link, fucker rig. I'm assuming they're references that I'm just not locked in for. I'm not part of Drain Game, at least not yet. I guess DNG might be doing no clue. No clue, but yeah, I think Be Nice to Me, I think the for sure this is already a more standout. Like I can definitely see a more not maybe not a higher bar, but it's like a better uh difference compared to the previous 3 songs. Definitely so far like I like that more. Right. We still got a lot of songs to go, and I'm getting real tired, so we're gonna need to keep speed it up. Frosty the Snowman. Oh.
Frosted snowman, going, I'm going. I don't see no one, I don't feel no one. Frosted snowman, going, I'm going. I don't see no one, I don't feel no one. Trash bags on the window, but I don't play Nintendo. Can't even pick up the phone, everything is cancelled. I'm not special, I'm not special. You're just like me, I'm not special. It can say your ringtones, I'm better than my singles. Leave me injured, stab me with a pencil. It's so simple, drop me like a pencil. Tell me insults, tell me like it is, yeah.
The initial opening, I was vibing with it already. That was I don't know what I guess it was just simple what is it imagery. I don't know how else to describe it. The just the uh I what was the line? Frosty the Snowman going, I'm going. I don't see no one. I don't feel no one. I don't know. For some reason that I guess the imagery there, like I guess, is kind of hidden for me. And then going to some of the other stuff, I actually don't really see the through line completely. Trash bags on the window, but I don't play Nintendo. Can't even pick up the phone. Everything is canceled. Not special, I'm not special. You're just like me, I'm not special. I think the biggest one I actually don't know is echoes of your ringtone sound better than my singles. Leave me injured, stab me with a pencil. It's so simple, drop me with a pencil. Yeah, I'm not seeing through line with that one. I'm at least so far I know.
With you, yeah, you get me stuck on syndrome. She an info, I'm not really shit though. Drop a pin though, just drop a signal. Lost my signal, just delete my info. Walk with me, walk away from me. Change shape for me, I know you hate on me. Walk with me, walk away from me. Change shape for me, I know you hate on me. Stay the snowman, go and I hate.
Yeah, I think walk with me, walk away from me. Change shape for me, I know you hate on me. I think I wasn't seeing it until there. Because as I mentioned earlier with the other songs, usually it feels like it's just a lot of disconnected things, and it's only by a thin thread. Like there is some connection here. Like bring up like Trap with You. Yeah, you give me Stockholm syndrome. She a nympho. I'm not really shit though. Like that feels like kind of out of tune to me, where it's like, okay, I'm not entirely sure the connection completely. I'm trying to think of it. If that's really... Oh, I'm sure there's a lyrical analysis somewhere. I'm trying to do my best. Um, it might come to me. Walk with me, walk away from me. Change shape for me, I know you hate on me. Walk with me, walk away from me. Change shape for me, I know you hate on me. I know you hate on me. Walk away from me. Yeah, I think the chorus for this one, or the more repeated lines, definitely are standout on this one. Like I actually really like kind of like the main things that he's like kind of going with, like the key line of change shape for me, I know you hate on me, or yeah, he's like walk with me, or walk away from me, change shape for me, I know you hate on me. Like I think it's a lot of like imagery stuff that that's trying to figure out a way to describe it properly, but it's just like it's smooth. I don't know what else to say. That's the kind of thing that I'm noticing with at least the chorus with this specific song, "Frosty the Snowman." It's the chorus definitely is like I'm liking the chorus on this one a lot. Besides that, uh, the I guess the more specific things like "Your Love Could Have Fooled Me," like the yeah repetition. It, I'm gonna be honest, like usually when they're like saying yeah, they're usually stalling, trying to figure out to say what's next, right? So it's just one of those things where I'm like, your love could have fooled me, yeah. My money shoot me, yeah. And feel and execute me, yeah. Like it's like one of those things where I'm like, you have it. I guess it's a rapper thing, right? But yeah, let's get to the next one. Inside Out. Seems like there's another person on this, Young Lean.
Come to me inside out, from the inside out. Get a car for you after midnight. I do a street fight. I get my 3 strikes. Lie down and bleed out just to see you smile. With no makeup on, with your hair out. Come to the backstage. I'm in the red light. I lay awake late nights past my bedtime for some of your time just to see you smile.
Yeah, I think this is also another thing that with rap sometimes is when it's not freestyle. What's the term? I don't know the term, but it's when you're not really like doing much rhyme or like repetition or there's not an inherent like pattern structure to it. It feels like that's when like rap to me, unless it's really trying to I'm trying to think of an example, but I can't really think of one. But it's I don't know, I can't really say jarring, but it's like feels like missed opportunity a lot of the time when there's like not much rhyme. Like I can get behind songs when they don't do the rhymes, or to me it needs some sort of pattern as the thing. But for me, with this, it felt like yeah, it was going with the beat, but it wasn't flowing outside of the fact that it was going. Does it make sense? That's what it was. But yeah, let's. I think it seems like Doug Lean's on this.
How about you? Yeah, we geeked up for real. Staying true. Yeah, we geeked up for real. Staying true. Yeah, we geeked up for real. Shawty, how about you? Sunset set me free. New lights make me me. How I really understand why it all happened so fast. Peace from the dark soul. They make me smile. Yeah, they make me smile. Pray to the wind. I've been gone for some time. Gone for some time. They come to me inside out. From the inside out. Get a call for you after midnight. I do street.
Yeah, the lean part. I'm really trying to see where the. I don't really like his part at all. He was kind of like I'm not gonna say DJ Khaled levels of like insert, but it was just yeah, we geeked up for real. It's staying true. Yeah, we geeked up for real. Yeah, we geeked up for real. Like, all right. And then when he's like actually spitting some stuff, it was I don't know. I guess that simply it just wasn't flowing for me. Maybe I'm just missing the point, but it's not. It's not just very jarring. Like I was just not a fan of his part so far. Sunset set me free. New light, make me me. Like there was some like yeah, make me me was. It's just not. It's not connecting. That's the thing. Like he's like saying some neat lines that on their own would be pretty like cool, but they just don't feel like they're flowing properly for me. Not even lyrically or even musically. That was the issue. So that's why I'm not too keen on his part, at least in this song.
tank just to see you smile. To me inside out, from the inside I get a call for you after midnight.
Yeah, it's a catchy beat, but I'm not a fan of this one. Inside Out, was it? Uh, I just really wonder in terms of like, is there something like just inherently I'm missing in terms of like lyrically what it's describing? It's kind of my guess in terms of a lot of like rap song like enjoyment is what it feels like. Or is there something here that the all the things are aligning that it actually is pretty sick for someone listening to this? Because for me, I'm not there yet. Like maybe it's just a taste in music. To me, right now, like for this song specifically, it was just a lot of yeah, like that, quite frankly, like yapping, right? Like, that's what it felt like. Um, I mean, there were some things describing it, like come with no makeup on, with your hair up, come to the back jam in the red light. I lay awake, take nights, after my bed, find some of your smile. Like it's inside out. He's trying to peek on a girl or something. I'm sure there's, like I said, I'm not trying to go full lyrical analysis, but I'm also trying to do my best to really like tap into the potential enjoyment and maybe see, um, maybe like where what I'm missing in terms of like how I'm listening to it. Next song, close. This one's a full song. It
All the
looks like.
souls, money really make me feel old. Up the tracks when I go, remember me when I go. What's the facts when you talk? You don't know. Make it red in the snow, in the trees like a crow. With my breath buying clothes. We gross, black bag with the trash bag, weighed like a stone. I tell Tyler send the cash to me through the post. I need Nino send the stack to me through the post.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Immediately, I'm liking this one a lot more. I think it's I hate using basic terms, but the flow is going crazy on this one. I don't know what it is. It's like a little bit of pause or it's something. Like I gotta repeat a little bit of it. Like
All the souls, money really make me feel old.
yeah,
Up the tracks
feel
when I
old.
go, remember me when I go. What's the facts when you talk?
There's a lot of variation in this. I think it's what it's tickling me right now. It's like this one. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the music part of it.
Red in the snow, in the trees like a crow. With my breath buying clothes. We gross,
Gross.
black bag with the trash bag, weighed like a stone. I tell Tyler send the cash to me through the post. I need Nino send the stack to me through the post.
Yeah. I think it's very apparent. I'm liking this one a lot more. Okay, let's go.
I've been staying in my head, nobody knows. I've been moving 10 feet back when you coming close. I've been staying in the red like a rose. This time I'll get your hopes up, you're talking to a ghost. Forever, it's a long time, I wasn't even close. Time I was like I'm a pro, now it won't even show. You've been saving up a month, I'ma blow it on close. Keep guessing about my next move, you're not even close.
Yeah, that it's the structure on this one. I like a lot more of how his delivery is on the second line every time. In terms of what the lyrics are describing, though, I think actually this old money really make me feel old. Mark the tracks when I go. Remember me when I go. What's the facts when you talk and you don't know? Make it red in the snow. The trees like oh. With my brats buying clothes, we gross. Black bag with the trash bag, weighing like a stone. I told my boy, send the cash to me through the post. I need, send the stack to me. staying in my head, tripping. Nobody knows. I've been moving 10 feet back when you're coming close. Staying in the red light. All this time I got. Yeah, there's already immediately like a story element factor for sure to it that I'm sure I can properly analyze there. But like I said, that's the standout thing already is the delivery of the second line for a lot of the lyrics on this song right now, and we're only like a third in. That's how to ruin it, right? Lock.
I'll be seeing you. I don't wanna tell you nothing, cause you know everything, and you see everything when it's me and you. Send your shepherds after you, burning face like a ritual. It's dark, I lost my visual. Double cross, fuck your schedule. Eat the night like an edible. 20 years, I'm ahead of you. Go to sleep, boy, I'm betting you. Cut you off, I'm beheading you. You're dead man, so I'm betting you. You just say cause I'm letting you. Drain post VIP, let him through. Coming back like a carousel. Gang is bad, it's terrible. I'm breathing in the aerosol. Power up like I'm Dragon Ball. I'm still here, it's a miracle.
Yeah, it's spitting. Like, I think that's the biggest thing with rap is, or not the biggest thing, but it's a thing where that's when I can get behind rap is when the flow is so good that it just is like it's like a flow state, you know. Like when he got to the second part here with the it's dark, I lost my visual, double cross, fuck your schedule, eat the night like an edible, 20 years I'm ahead of you. Like it just starts spitting and spitting. I'm like, oh, okay, okay, and he's about to hit something crazy right now. Oh no.
My brain, even when I sleep, dreams I'll be seeing you. I don't wanna tell you nothing, cause you know everything, and you see everything when it's me and you. Dreams I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. This song is definitely my favorite track in this album, 100% right now. Close. Mm-mm. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm sure. Yeah, I would have to re-listen, really get the sense of what it's describing. But the flow, the delivery of the like I said, the second lines, and then it go. It's just it's it's an experience. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. I get it now. I'm getting it. It's a similar thing. I mean, this is not good in comparison, but like when I'm listening to ERB, there are some parts to it where I'm like, woo, 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 this is some heat, and I'm feeling it with this one close. All right, time to speed up. Jaws, go go go. Okay. Yeah, that opening thing, it's I was a little bit worried because it was just seems like he was just spitting a bunch of references to things, which I kind of know some of them like Jafar obviously and maybe not. But I assumed it was probably not. Actually, not thinking about it. Maybe, but Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's get to the actual. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the rap part here. I'm not completely seeing the through line in terms of lyrics, but just the tempo of it. You know, I'm into it. What was it? Link up and it's wet like PG. Whatever you want, it's easy. You want to link up with DG, double F. Don't need no GG. Like night vision, you can't even see it. Night vision, you can't even reach me. I think yeah, the rap part is pretty alright there. Do I see the through line though? I don't. I do not see the through line. See, here's the thing. It's a song. The title is called Jaws to it, right? So we take like I'm Jaws. I'm assuming it's referencing like sharks and shit. How did we go from that to talking about night vision? Maybe I'm assuming sharks might have night vision. Talking about wet like PG. I guess it's because yeah, it's wet. We'll link up with DG. Not sure. That's probably a reference. You play like U.S. Open, Cartier wrist like I'm from Ocean. Maybe I'm assuming there's a real connection there, and I'm just not saying that. Yeah. Yeah. It looks like it goes back to the title. It's an alright track. I think don't really like the lyrics only because it seemed like it was just a bunch of references that didn't seem like they connect too much. But I mean, I can see some of it, like the night vision one. I'm assuming there was with the Cartier wrist, like I'm from the Ocean. Like I'm sure there's a thing there. But overall, rap part was pretty neat in terms of just the higher tempo there. Last one we're gonna listen to tonight. I'm gonna do a part 2 of this because it looks like I gotta get out soon. So yeah, Cartier God Icedancer in a mission. I'm assuming it's it's a pretty. We'll see what it is.
Three-star rain, shit. Three-star sleep. She loves the ocean. She loves the water. When the water turns to ice, everything twice as nice. It's all my life. If dancing on ice, what she wanna do? I'ma let her do how she wanna do. You gon' dance with me, cause I'm warming you ice. Don't call my side. If dancing on ice, what she wanna do? I'ma let her do what she wanna do. You gon' dance with me, cause I'm warming you. Shawty know I know just what she like. Christian Yamaguchi, but she dance on ice. I'ma make it drip.
I don't like this one. I guess it's an intermission. We're filling in, but I don't like this one. I think I'm really trying to enjoy the the I don't know. This is like oddly like a little bit like ASMR, not really, but it's not great for me.
Let me ease your pain. I'ma make it drip. Oh, you like to drain. Me and Bladee. Mindset like Gucci Mane. 3-star rating world, we get everything. Ice on me, I ain't got no drink. All these hoes on me, they on my thing. She gon' follow me, cause I got that bag. Ain't playing, all we do is run the train. All I do is that. Bitch. You ain't look at me till I got the splash. Nigga chill with me, and we got a bag. Nigga dance on ice like a chili pad. If dancing on ice, what she wanna do? I'ma let her do what she wanna do.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've listened to enough of it. It's like, oh, why don't I like this? There's something that maybe I just don't like his voice or something. It's just how it's like playing out. It's like, I wanna do. You don't because I'm wanna do. Like, I don't know. It's just not it for me. Not it for me, Chief. This one's like harming my ears.
You gon' dance with me, cause I'm warming you. If dancing on ice,
How about the more softer voice, or I don't even know if I could call it softer, but like, it's just I'm not liking this one. I guess it is an intermission, right? So it probably leads into the part 2 of the album. Maybe it's to send a message. That's probably it. Maybe it's a way to scare off the monies or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm tired of this guy now. I'm sorry. Okay. Katya God Icedancer intermission. Okay. I'm gonna do part 2. I was gonna say tomorrow. Frick. What? Not an issue with the VOD. I'll do a part 2 soon, and we'll listen to the rest of it. But yeah, I think so far with the Icedancer album, at least with Bladee, I think for sure I think it was close, was it? I'm feeling it, okay? There was something there. Besides that, generally I'm kind of looking for some more meat, some depth sometimes. Obviously, it's maybe I'm just not seeing it, maybe I'm just not accustomed to it. That's probably it. But so far, at least I found one that I'm like, I fuck with it, okay? Close. That shit was pretty good. But yeah, part 2 soon. VOD leads into it right now. That's gonna be it from me tonight, guys. I've done some re-uploading of some content. We've cleaned up a bit of the Ninja Rust account. I think job well done tonight. Job well done. So yeah, I'm gonna be reacting slash analyzing slash experiencing, exploring the more Bladee next stream. But besides that, you guys will see me with a different username probably next time. But I'll still be Ninja Russ. Signing off. Russ. Bruce. What the people doing? Art.